Maeve McCaffrey. So happy to be here with you today. Let's start lying down on our backs with our knees bent. If it's okay, you're going to take your feet wider than your knees and drop the knees into each other. And then bring your hands onto your belly. And just trace your breath in and out. And so initially allow the belly to expand. And actually really expand it. Like feel the fullness of the inhale. And then feel the emptiness on the exhale. And then we're going to start to build a little pause between the inhale, exhale, exhale, and inhale. That retention of the breath, the retention of the inhale, the retention of the exhale. And think of this breath as like an internal massage. And then we're going to keep the depth of the breath, but you're going to see if you can kind of still the belly just a bit and breathe into the back ribs, into the low back, into the side ribs. So you feel a little less movement of the belly into the hands, and you start to breathe more into the back body, into the side body. We have this opportunity when we're still here to really fill up with breath and to actively press the breath out, because we're not moving. We don't need a lot of abdominal engagement to support our bodies in movement or in stillness. But we have this ability here in this supported position to expand the breath even more. And then how we take that breath with us when we start to move is part of the practice. Take the arms out like a cactus. We're just going to drop the knees side to side, so slowly start to build some movement. Inhaling center, exhaling knees to the side. To me, the breath is like, if you ever played music, it's like it's the way the musical notes ride. There's like this, even if you just appreciate music and you didn't play it, but there's this moment where the note kind of rises and it hasn't yet changed directions and hasn't yet quieted, and that's the same as the breath, or that sort of rhythm of it. It's like that inertia moment before it changes. So allowing for the moments between the breaths. Come through center, hug your knees into your chest. Curl your shoulders up off the ground. Keep your shoulders up off the ground. Start to extend the legs out, and then start to lift up into boat pose. Really nice. You're going to cross at your shins, and you're just going to come to seated. You can stay facing the way you are. I'm just going to turn to face you for a moment. So if you are pregnant, you are not going to do this. We're going to do Kapalabhati Breath, which is like it's a quick inhale, forced exhale, passive inhale, forced exhale, passive inhale, forced exhale. So it's the reflex of the exhale that pulls the breath back in. And if you want, you can put your hand on your belly. We'll take one full breath in, one full breath out. Another inhale, gentle, and then exhale. Full inhale. Full exhale. Just receive. Take a few rounds of breath here. So if you haven't seen this breath before, we're going to do another round of it. If it feels like it's too much, you just stay and you breathe. You just stay and you focus on your in and your out. Again, it's a forced expiration. So it's like an exhale that's quick and fast. It's almost like you're like pushing against your own stomach. And then the inhale's passive because it's just that reflex of pulling the breath back in. So you don't have to do anything on the inhale. Take a full inhale, a full exhale, a gentle inhale, exhale, push. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come onto your hands and your knees. Really, really nice. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Pull your thumbs toward each other. Curl the heart with an inhale. Lift the head, lift the tailbone. And then push the hands. Push the shoulder blades broad on the back. Push the spine toward the sky and then allow the middle, lower back to round, the head to drop, tail to drop. Inhale, pull through. Peak of the breath, peak of the pose, little pause. And then exhale, pull the belly in, round the back. So using this and kind of taking that Kapalabhati breath, that sense of pulling in, find that in cat's pose. It's not as aggressive, it's a little softer, but it's that sense of forcing the breath out gently to round, 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 and then inhale to pull the heart through into cow pose. And just move on your own. Doesn't matter where you are, if you're on cow or you're on cat, you're on the in or the out. Wherever you are, one more round. Really nice, really nice. Stay on your hands and your knees, tuck your toes. Just hover your knees off the ground. Good, you're gonna keep this stance. Just take your feet a little wider, just a wee bit wider. And then you're going to press back, short down dog. Take your left hand to your right ankle. Take a little pause there, and then come back into that floating knee, quadruped. And then pushing back, right hand to left leg. Little twist. Come back through center. Move with your breath. Exhale. Take it back. Inhale. Hover. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Keep moving like that. Take your time. Last one. Push straight back. Short down dog, wide. It's like a bulldog. It's like kind of squat. Your feet are wide. And then walk your hands back to your feet slowly. And then lower the hips down. You can turn your toes open. You can roll your mat up onto your heels to give yourself a little support if you want. Malasana, garland pose. So if your heels are up, it's fine. It's fine. They may come down eventually, they may not. If you lift yourself up a little higher, you might have more success getting your heels down. You might not. It's okay. But whatever is in the ground, see if you can balance the weight inner to outer foot. So So if you're on the toes, can you be just as much in the big toe as you are in the pinky toe? And then release the hands down. Square off your feet. Walk out to plank. Bring your right knee to your right tricep. Take a few breaths here. And then right foot outside your right hand. Good. Left thigh lifting toward the sky. If you want to put your knee down, it's fine, but if you can, keep the leg up. Arms are like pillars. Pull your heart forward. Gently draw the thumbs toward each other and spiral the pinky fingers and hands outward so that you're pulling the heart through the gateway of the arms. And hug the right hip in, the right knee into the shoulder. Keep forming the left leg. Good. Push into the hands, lift the hips up just a little bit, turn the right toes a little bit open, and then lift the hips a little higher, but maybe just shy of straightening this leg. Don't straighten it all the way, please. Rebend the leg, and then walk the foot in toward the center of your mat. So your feet are hips distance apart. Put your back knee down. If you have blocks, grab them, straighten the front leg, and then pull the heart forward. Yeah, really nice. So creating length, pulling back on the right hip crease, lifting the heart, extending the spine, much more than about coming forward. Really find the length here. Rebend the front leg. Tuck the back toes. Lift up into Crescent Pose. Sweep the arms up if it's okay. Adjust your stance to where you feel solid. And then either stay there or pick up the right heel. Steady breath, steady gaze. Last inhale. Hands come down, step back to plank. Pause and plank. Inhale. Halfway down chaturanga, use your knees if you need to. Come back up to plank, and then left knee, left tricep. Step the left foot outside the left hand. And then pull the gaze, the heart, the belly forward. From the right thigh to the sky. If you need to put the back knee down, it's fine. If you can keep it up, keep it up. Thumbs draw toward each other, pinky fingers spiral open. Create pillars in these arms. It's like you're in plank other than the left leg. And then in all the work that a plank requires, find a little bit of ease, find the breath. Find your center. Start to lift the hips just a little bit, turn the left toes a little bit open. The knee follows that line, and then slowly start to straighten out the left leg, but without going fully straight. Rebend the knee, bring that left foot back or into the center. It never was there. Use your blocks if you want. Back knee down. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Heart draws forward. my right toes digging in. You could have your toes pointed back. It's up to you, whatever feels better on your ankle. I'm using this moment to get ready in this right leg for Crescent Pose. So I'm waking up these toes here. But if you don't need to wake them up, it's cool too. And then rebend the front leg. We're going to rise up to Crescent Pose. Your stance might not be perfect as you arrive, so then fix it if you need to. And then you can stay classical crescent or pick up the front heel. Feet are pulling toward each other. Where's your breath? Where's your mind? You know where your body is. Get them all together. One more inhale. Releasing down. Step back to plank. Inhale in plank. Chaturanga or the floor. Cobra or upward facing dog. Inhaling. Thighs to the sky. And downward facing dog with your exhale. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Look forward, walk, step, or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. And then bow down, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. And then draw your hands into your heart with your exhale. Pause here, 3 breaths. Inhale, stay. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Release your hands down. Riding the breath, inhale, rise up. Exhale. Kneecaps lift, bow forward. Inhale, halfway. Plant your hands, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, heart to sky. Downward facing dog, exhale. Rise to your toes, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, inhale. And draw your hands into your heart, exhale. Really nice. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bowing forward. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, open and rise. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, rise to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees at the end of your breath and no breath, feet to hands. And then inhale, offer your heart. Exhale, bow down. Rise, inhale. And hands into your heart, exhale. Yes, inhale, rise. Follow the breath, forward fold. Inhale, half, forward fold. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale and rise. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg stretches back, inhale. Right knee, right tricep, exhale. Stay with me. Pause here, inhale. Exhale, bring the knee over to the left. Pause here, inhale. Exhale, knee to center. Place your foot forward. Crescent pose, inhale. Consider picking up the front heel. Sink a little deeper. And then release the heel down, straighten the legs, bow down over the front leg. Blocks are wonderful here. You'll take a few breaths there. Yeah. Really good. Fantastic. Inhale, pull your heart forward, push off the back toes, come into standing splits, and you can use blocks here if you want. It's less about bringing your nose into your shin, it's more about finding length in the spine and then pushing the feet away from each other. And then we're going to move with our breath here. Just think about channeling cat-cow, don't overthink it. Inhale, pull the heart forward, stretch that left leg back. Exhale, knee and nose come together around the back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, empty the belly, knee and nose together. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, and then exhale. Feet come together, chair, top of the mat. Pause, find your center. Hands into your heart. Left arm outside your right thigh, we twist to the right. So good, beautiful. Fill up on the in. Exhale, empty, and just see what is there for you. Maybe a little deeper twist, maybe not. Two more breaths, please. And then forward fold with your exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, heart to sky. And downward facing dog with your exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Left knee, left tricep, exhale. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, bring the knee over to the right. Stay, inhale. Exhale, center, place your foot. Crescent pose, rise up. Option to pick up the left heel. And then straighten both legs, hands come down, and then pause here. Use blocks if it gives you a happier experience, if it gives you better alignment. If you don't have blocks at your home, 2 water bottles of equal size, 2 coffee cups of equal size, you can find things around your house. I've seen a lot of things in my day teaching. I've seen a purse used as a block. It's industrious. Good. We're going to move into standing split, so pushing off that back leg and then lifting up. And again, use blocks, makeshift blocks. Deepen the crease of the left hip and allow the spine to hang down. Neither leg has to be straight. They could be, but they don't have to be. Listen to your body. Adapt the pose to you, not the other way around. We move with the breath. Inhale, heart forward, leg lengthens. Exhale, knee nose together. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, draw in. Bring the feet together. Start to neutralize your spine and then lift into chair. Find your center. Bring your hands into your heart. And then take your right arm outside your left thigh and then start to twist to the left. Allowing every breath to feed the pose, to feed you. So on the inhale, the spine lengthens. On the exhale, you deepen the pose, and it's not always a visual thing. Oftentimes it's an energetic thing. It's typically smaller than you think, those little changes, those little openings. Yeah, really nice. And then forward fold, release through center. Halfway inhale. Vinyasa or just down dog. So if you don't want to go through Chaturanga Vinyasa, step back, come straight to down dog. You can do that anytime. From downward facing dog, right leg back, inhale. Right knee, right tricep, exhale. Stay, breathe in. Exhale over knee to left tricep. Stay, inhale. Exhale, place your foot forward. Crescent pose. Maybe you pick up that front heel. Woo. Heel comes down, straighten both legs. Push off, standing splits. Inhale, lengthen the heart forward, lift the leg back more. Exhale, knee nose together. Do that again. Inhale. And then exhale, knee nose in, come into chair. Hands into heart, and then twisting to your right. Beautiful. Start to get light in your left foot. Step your left foot back, and coming into a revolve lunge. Gorgeous, yes. Well done. We'll stay a few breaths here. Take one more inhale. Release the left hand down. Open into Vashisthasana. Coming into the left pinky side, or the pinky side of the left foot, stacking the right foot on top, or left knee down. For any number of reasons. So good. One more inhale. Come through center. Chaturanga or the floor exhale. Skip it if you don't need it. Rise and open. And downward facing dog. Exhale. Left leg stretches back. Inhale. Left knee, left tricep. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale over to the right. Stay. Inhale. Exhale, center, place your foot forward. Consider picking up that left heel as you rise up into crescent. Just a little bit more balance work. And then straighten both legs. Heel comes down, melt over. Inhale, standing splits. And then exhale, knee nose come together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee draws in, feet come together, chair. Inhale. Hands to your heart, and then right arm outside your left thigh. Twisting, and then stepping the right foot back. So get light in the right foot, and step it back. So when we're in these deep twists, it's a little more challenging to take the breath into the belly. Breathe into the ribs, breathe into the heart. When, not yet, but when we release the twist, all this blood flow is going to rush into those organs, into that center. It's like a little massage. One more inhale, and then exhale, release. Plant the right hand, come onto the pinky side of the right foot or your knee, and Vashisthasana. Now expand, give yourself some space here. inhale. Bring your hand around, chaturanga, exhale. Rise, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog with your exhale. Little pause here, just smooth it out, the breath, the body, the mind. We're gonna do that all one more time with just a little more movement to it, a little less time spent in the last couple poses. Right leg back, inhale. Support your movement with your breath. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Stay, inhale. Exhale, over to the left. Stay, inhale. Exhale to center, place your foot down. Crescent pose. If you want to lift that front heel as you rise up, go for it. And then release down with the hands, straighten both of the legs. Standing splits, take off. And then exhale, knee into your nose, round the back. Inhale, expand. Exhale, round, empty the breath. Bring the feet together. Chair, inhale. Twist to your right, exhale. Stay and inhale. You're gonna lift up the left leg, you're gonna step it back. Beautiful. Stay, inhale, open up a little more. And then exhale, left hand down, left foot or knee. Vashisthasana, chaturanga, exhale. Rise, inhale. Dog pose, exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Left knee, left tricep, exhale. Stay, inhale. Exhale to the right. Stay, inhale. Exhale, center, place the foot. Crescent with the heel up or down, you choose. And then straighten both legs and mount. Standing splits. And then exhale, knee, nose together. Expand, inhale. Exhale, contract, empty the belly, bring the feet together. Chair, inhale. And then twist to the left. Stay for your inhale. Pick up the right foot, step back, twist. Open a little more, inhale. Release the hands, exhale. Vashisthasana, right hand, right foot. Chaturanga, exhale. Rise open. And then downward facing dog. Fantastic. Smooth out your breath. We're going to come to seated. So if you jump through your hands, you can jump through your hands. If you want to just bring your feet to your hands and then come to seated, Navasana. Beautiful. Yes. Two more breaths. Knees can be bent. Don't suffer with straight legs if it's unnecessary. Yes. I see you, beautiful. Good, Joshua. Cross at your shins. Hands on your thighs. Just like we started, Kapalabhati Breath. Just around a 25 though, so it's going to be a quickie. So inhale, exhale. Soft inhale, exhale. Big inhale, full exhale. Kick your legs out in front, boat pose, straight legs or bent knees. Good. Yes, yes, yes. Fantastic. Whatever your inclination is to cross your legs, go with the other one, because you're probably always going the same way unless I'm directing it. Perfect. We're going to do another round of 25. Inhale. Smooth exhale. Gentle inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. Gentle exhale. Boat again. Beautiful. Cross your shins, take it back. Vinyasa or down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Malasana again, sinking down. Good. Beautiful. Easy breath in and out. Get yourself comfy here, whatever that means. If that means you're up higher and you're using your arms and your thighs, get yourself in a position where you feel safe, you feel centered, and you can breathe. We're going to do a round of Kapalabhati here. Inhale. Exhale. Gentle inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Release down. Square off your feet. Inhale, pull your heart forward, walk out to plank. Pull your right knee into your chest and place your right foot between your hands. Back heel roots down, front knee bends deeply. Come up to center, Virabhadrasana 1. Just 5 breaths. Back leg pressing straight, front knee bending generously, left shoulder, left rib cage wrapping forward. Last inhale, Chaturanga, exhale. Rise, open, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Shift into plank, left knee into your chest, place your foot forward, right heel roots down. Virabhadrasana 1 on the left leg, rise up the center. Lift the arch of the right foot. Last breath in, Chaturanga, exhale. Rise open, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Smooth out your breath. Check in. Body, breath, thoughts all together. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, bring your feet to your hands. Halfway up, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Chair, inhale. Press up to stand and draw your hands to your heart. Ride your breath. Inhale, chair. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, back bending, open up dog or cobra. Down dog, exhale. Right knee pulls into your chest, shift forward through plank, place your foot forward. Rise 1 breath, warrior 1. Chaturanga, exhale. Rise, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left knee pulls into your chest as you draw forward through plank and place the left foot down. Rise, warrior 1. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, open. And downward facing dog. Pause there and breathe. Smooth out your breath. Really nice. So I don't know what your relationship is to Surya Namaskar B. For me, it's one of those things that I either love it or I'm kind of like, I don't want to say hate because it's not hate, but I'm kind of like, I push it to the side. No matter what today, embrace it. Whatever your relationship is, embrace it. Rise high to your toes, inhale. Bend your knees, feet to your hands. Halfway with your inhale. Fold, exhale. Chair, inhale. Press up to stand and hands into your heart. Inhale, chair. Hands to the ground, hips to the sky, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Plant your hands, chaturanga. Heart to sky, gaze forward. Down dog. Left knee to your chest as you roll forward through plank. Plant your foot. Root to rise, warrior one. Chaturanga. Exhale. Open up. Down dog. Left knee pulls to your chest. Place the foot forward. Rise up. And then chaturanga. Rise. Up dog. Down dog. Exhale. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, knees bend, feet to your hands. Halfway inhale. Fold deeply, exhale. Chair, inhale. Press up to stand and bring your hands into your heart. If you're worried you're doing another round, don't worry, we're not doing another round. Sorry if you wanted it. You're going to step your left foot back. Block if you need it for twisting. Arms out to the sides. Inhale, expand. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, lift up higher, pull the feet toward each other. And then exhale, reach forward. Left hand, floor, block, inside or outside of your foot. You're coming into revolve triangle. Pull the belly forward. Pull the heart forward. And feel a little buoyancy under that left hip. Yeah, beautiful. Really nice, Lisa. Good. Yes, nice, Rachel. Fantastic. Fantastic. One more inhale. Release the right hand around. Lift the back heel, coming into standing splits. If you want to stay in standing splits, stay in standing splits. If you want, plant your hands. And then maybe take a couple hops here. Just working toward or into handstand if it's there for you. And if you keep that right leg low, you can kind of play with your balance without having to worry about flipping over. Fantastic. And then feet come together. Sink into chair. Press up to stand. And hands into your heart. Step your right foot back. Feet at about hips distance. Maybe a little wider. Give yourself some space. Inhale. Arms out to the sides. Expand. And then twist. Right arm forward. Reach forward. Lengthen. And then hand comes down. Block or floor, inside or outside of the foot. Notice if the right hip, on me this side, I always want to dip down on that right hip. Try to get a little lift in it. If you feel like the right hip is lifting high, soften it down. It's going to be different on all of us. Yes, it is. And And then use the bottom hand. This is where a block gets real handy. Push down. Feel that energy rise up through that right arm, across the chest, out the left fingertips. Last inhale in this twist, and then exhale, release down. Melt over the front leg, pick up the right leg. Standing splits, stay here, or plant your hands. And then start to take this little shift out of the foot into the hands to lift up. And play with it, let it be playful. Don't expect it or put the pressure on yourself for it to appear to be like a staff. So good. And then feet come together. Beautiful. Come into chair again. Now we're going to work our way down onto our backs. If you have a block and you want to take a more restorative back bend, take the block, bridge your hips. I like the medium height unless you're very tall or very, very open. Under the sacrum, and then you're in supported bridge. And you can work the arms still. You still work the legs, but you've got some support. If you would like a more active bridge pose, feet pressed down, knees stretch forward, you can also use the block between your inner thighs or in between your shins, in which case I like the middle width. Last inhale. Release out. If you're on a block, you're welcome to stay there the duration. Take a pause. We will repeat bridge or upward facing bow if you prefer. Bring your hands by your ears if you're coming there with me. Otherwise, bridge pose. Inhale, rising up. Belly button to sky, and then release out, chin to chest. Come down, receive, see how that felt. And then if you're down for one more, we're gonna go into 3. If you're not down, give yourself a squeeze, do whatever you want in stillness. Inhale, rise up. Maybe come onto the balls of the feet, lifting the heels like we did in Crescent Pose, either in bridge or an upward facing bow. And then carefully back down. And then happy baby if it feels good. If not, whatever your happy place is, post back bend. Legs back in together. Roll onto your right side. Knees are bent, stacked up. Reach the arms out and then open up, twisting from the upper body, leaving the lower body where it is. So your shoulder probably won't come to the floor. Bring the left arm back over to the right. Everything rolls center, and then over to the left. So we start all the way on the side, stack everything, and then right arm opens to the right. And then bring the right arm back around. Everything back through center. If you have two blocks, you can use them under your knees here to support, Supta Baddha Konasana. If you don't have them or you don't need them, or they just doesn't feel like it's helpful today, you can just take them off. Bring the soles of the feet together. So there's very few poses in which I'm going to tell you to be passive. Very, very few. In this moment, we're not passive, but we're looking for a release. We're looking to not grab on, to not cling on, and instead to allow these inner thighs, these inner hips to release here. And so if you can imagine taking your breath to that place, physically breathing into the hips. Very much like when we started, we don't have a lot of abdominal engagement right now. It's minimal, it's enough to hold us stable so that we're not completely passive. But in that freedom of your center, expand the breath. If it feels good to have the marker of your hands to breathe into, put your hands on your belly. But allowing it to still be gentle, moving in the direction of softness in the breath so that it's a more subtle filling, a more subtle emptying as we head to Shavasana. If you are very comfortable here, stay. If you are anything less than very comfortable here, release your legs out. And then we allow ourselves this full relaxation in the body, in the breath. You literally relax your mind. You don't need to pay attention. There's nothing you need to do now other than just be here and be soft and quiet. Release your eyes, your lips, your cheeks, your throat. As you're here, the breath quiets almost to where it's undetectable. process of returning to the breath. And through the breath, reconnecting to the body. And then beginning to move, hands and feet. And then gently on your pathway, however that might be, make your way to sitting. And then once you are seated, bring your hands into your heart. This last moment of your practice, honor that you showed up. That's the first step. And then honor what you did when you were here. Inhale. Exhale, bow your mind to your heart. Yoking body and mind is one. Rise with an inhale, eyes open gently. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, requests, anything, let me know. Have a great week.